Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So it's been a rough couple of days for the channel. I swear, I think anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. I had this big plan for Halloween content and I couldn't do any of it due to technical difficulties. At this point, I'm just trying to stay afloat until my new camera arrives and then it's business as usual. As for what's going on in the world of entertainment, I'm going to be very clear about this. If there's one concept that needs to die a miserable fucking death as soon as possible, it's the idea of review bombing.
Goddamn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
In the fictional world of the internet, the term review bombing is used whenever a movie is getting unfavorable reviews. They claim the idea is a representation of disgruntled viewers who are attempting to sabotage a project just because they want it to fail. And according to some, this is being done for nefarious reasons. It couldn't possibly be because Hollywood is consistently putting out subpar entertainment, could it?
That makes sense.
So joining the long list of movies that have a built-in excuse of review bombing is The Eternals. And of course, the media is proclaiming that homophobia is the real reason that this movie is receiving bad reviews on IMDb, simply because the film includes LGBTQ characters. So let's see. Ghostbusters 2016 blamed men for bad reviews. Disney Star Wars also blamed men, more specifically white males who have been a fan of the property for decades. Captain Marvel had a built-in misogyny excuse as well. But honestly, what do you expect when the star says the movie's not made for white males?
It wasn't made for him.
Fuck you!
It's kind of slapping your audience in the face, isn't it? Point is, do you notice something about all these movies, including Eternals? They all very clearly have agendas behind them. That's when the review bombing excuse is used most frequently, on movies that push identity politics. If you look at all the films that receive bad reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, and why do those movies not get a pass and have the same excuses made up for them? Shaft 2019 has a predominantly black cast, and it sits currently at a 34% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
The same could be said for most Tyler Perry movies. So why aren't people coming to the defense of these movies and calling it review bombing? Because people aren't as racist as everyone would have you believe, and these movies do not have an agenda behind them. They weren't pushing any ideas on people in these movies, so I guess they're not worth defending.
Fuck me, right?
Let's say for a second that there are people who are upset about the Eternals and already want it to fail. If that's happening, it's not because it has LGBTQ characters in it. It's because the whole build-up of this movie in the media has been about diversity and representation. Like it or not, when you build a movie around those things and not around, say, its story, that causes people to not want to see your movie. Once again, normal people go to the movies to be entertained, not to be preached to, not to be taught a lesson, not to have ideas forced down their throat. So if you want to blame anybody for the division in the fan base, I think you should blame the media.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
They are the ones who are playing everyone like a fiddle and turning everyone against each other. And I haven't seen the Eternals, most of us haven't. And maybe these characters fit organically into this story. But the way that it's being presented to people makes it look like that's all this movie is about. And then they wonder why some people want this movie to fail. Believe it or not, Marvel fans want to go and see a Marvel movie. If you stick to the formula, most likely they're going to enjoy it. When you make it about anything other than having a good time, people are going to start checking out.
You didn't see that coming.
My second response to this revolves around the idea that I just don't think this movie looks very good. And I think a lot of people share that same sentiment. Now, you can't fully judge a movie before you see it, I understand that. But it's the studio's job with the marketing strategy to get people interested in this movie. And in that aspect, they have failed miserably. Everything I've seen from the trailers to the merchandise has made me not want to see this movie.
That's right, it stinks!
And you know what? That has nothing to do with its diverse cast or the sexuality of some of the characters. And it has everything to do with bad execution. Review bombing is a term used by the media and apparently by cast members of the movie to justify bad reviews for a very shitty product. I would have much more respect for them if they were just honest with themselves and all of us and just told the truth. Anyone with half a brain can see what's going on here. People are no longer inherently homophobic, racist, or misogynist. But the media would have you believe everyone is. When in reality, all people really want is for movies to be movies again. But if you continue to push these narratives, you will continue to have division in fan bases and in society in general.
You lose! Good day, sir!
So let me know what you thought about all this in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.